going to Mohican Wilderness. We've been to Mohican area countless times, stayed at the state park countless times, but we've never been to this park. So we're going to check it out. I hear a lot of good things about it. So.
Yeah, supposedly the sites are really big. That's what everybody says when you tell them you're going there. Hey, we just had like hurricanes at home, and it's beautiful coming to the west. So it's going to be a great weekend. High 80s, except for tomorrow. I think it's only going to be like 82.
Yeah, tomorrow it's supposed to be cooler, but then Saturday is supposed to be
like 90.
Hell.
We will probably be on a raft on Saturday.
Mohican Wilderness Campground, located at 22462 Wally Road in Glenmont, Ohio, 9 miles south of Loudonville. This campground is home to the annual Mohican Bluegrass Festival. It features 200 campsites with 30 and 50 amp service and water, 50 primitive sites, 2 shower houses, a laundromat, 7 dump stations. Canoe, kayaking, and tubing is available at the campground. There is also bicycle rental, hay rides, 18-hole miniature golf, archery, and a rifle range. There is shuffleboard, volleyball and basketball courts, 7 miles of mountain bike and hiking trails. This campground also features a spring-fed swimming pond. Mohican Wilderness Campground was founded by Kenneth Hurst Wobeck. Ken was born in Newark, Ohio on March 20th, 1920. He was active in the Boy Scouts for over 80 years, obtaining the Eagle Scout Award and then as a Scoutmaster in Westlake, Ohio. Ken also enjoyed playing football for Newark High School and Rochester University. He graduated from Harvard Business School after serving in the Army during World War II. One of Ken's greatest joys and accomplishments was the creation and development of Mohican Wilderness. In 1965, he began carving out campsites for families and creating many interesting programs for youth groups. His wish is for the Mohican Wilderness to remain in its current state and be maintained so there will forever be a refuge for all to enjoy, a natural setting to let the stresses of life melt away. This wish is the duty of his family to maintain Mohican Wilderness in such a way as to capture its natural beauty and to carry on the legacy of Kenneth Hurst Wobeck.
Hello. It's Thursday night, about 5 to midnight. I'm getting sleepy.
I've been sleepy.
Let's talk about day one. So, if you're coming to Mohican Wilderness, make sure you have extra water line and extra power cords.
What is that water line we had?
Oh my gosh, yeah. So, if you guys remember, where were we? I forget. About 2 videos ago, I had bought the Goodyear. Oh, Pymatuming. At Pymatuming, I bought the Goodyear Flexi water line, and it is just like the 0G water line. Well, we only used it twice. I was very careful with it. We came here, so we screwed in the water line to the pole, screwed it into the camper. I turned it on, and I immediately could hear water. I told Heather, go check, maybe I didn't get it tight enough at the camper. I look over, and halfway down the line, the water's just shooting about 10 foot up in the air.
Don't spend the money.
Don't spend the money on the 0G or the Goodyear. They suck.
Just get a regular
old water line.
Water line.
Yeah. So besides that, we didn't get to do much else because it got dark.
Oh, AT&T?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't think anybody has reception down here, but definitely AT&T. You got to drive halfway back to Loudonville before you even get a signal. So don't think about that. The site's going to be beautiful come tomorrow when it's 83, 84 degrees. we have open area to the right of us and in front of us. And it's like they've kept it up in the trees there. It's not just woods.
Yeah, no.
And then the water, it's mowed, and I can't wait to hike down there. Alright, so we're going to get off here.
Good night.
Good night. And that is us up through the woods. Just a little walk to the water. One thing nice about Mohican Wilderness is they don't care how you park, any direction, any way. The bad thing is that's our electric post over there. So if we wanted to park here in the middle, we'd have to have close to 100 foot of hose and electrical. We already have our full 50 foot out, plus we borrowed our neighbor's 25 foot. And it is still a little bit swampy. You can see where they've put in some pond rock to try to help out. This site right here are the Kiefers. They are almost here, but I almost got stuck there because I came in this way. So the best way to do this if you're coming with another couple is make sure you guys are both using the same electric post. That way you guys can be close to each other, because they're gonna have to be clear down there and we got to be clear down here, which is going to give us a lot of room in the middle. But what are we going to do with that besides play some flimsy frisbee, right? That was a scary look.
I'm not shanky today.
Yes, she is.
No, I'm not.
Okay, so the river is open. Not necessarily here. Here they're only renting tubes, but all the other liveries are open and renting kayaks, canoes, rafts, tubes. So we're going to do that tomorrow. It's going to be a beautiful day. Got a little bit of clouds. Not bad. Watch the hole. Watch the hole. Oh, nice. What's going on?
Volleyball camp when you had to go like sideways.
Searching for rattlesnakes.
Oh, that's poison ivy. Think we'll get copyright for that.
Probably.
I am beat today. We stayed up late with our friends
Shane and Jessica.
Shane and Jessica. We stayed up with the Kiefers till what? 1, 2 o'clock over there at their fire telling stories. Late. Then we promised the Kiefers we would be up at 7:30 to go rafting by 9. We both woke up and went, oh my gosh, it's 5 to 9. We're not even out of bed yet.
No.
They had already done a 1.5 mile walk, cheerful as all get out, and we're like, no.
So what did we do today? Got up late.
You gotta play.
And we went to Mohican Adventures. We got a raft.
It was great fun. The water, everything's open. The water is definitely muddy, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. But it was fun.
Yeah. What did we do? 7 miles?
7 miles. Didn't take very long at all.
No, because
that river's running.
Yeah.
That river is running.
So what you would normally come down here and do 7 miles in, you're going to cut that time probably at least 45 minutes off of your time because, and we didn't even hardly paddle.
Just to steer?
Just to steer, that was it. It's actually, we were all wishing we had another 3 miles to go.
Yeah, it was over really quick.
It was over quick, yep, but it was packed. Everybody, this is pretty much the first weekend of the whole entire summer where they've had everything open.
Yeah.
So, Mohican Wilderness, what do you think of the campground?
I like it here.
Yeah. We came back from canoeing, and then they all wanted to go, they have a pond up here that you can swim in, and they all wanted to go up there, so we went up there.
I don't know what this is flying around my head, but it's making me crazy. Do you see it? It's like trying to fly in my eyeball.
I don't see anything.
Okay.
And you guys went swimming, so what? Yeah, you have to tell them about their pond because I didn't get in.
Whiny.
I was just tired.
I'm tired.
I came back, I did a shot, and I had a Hershey bar, and I'm raring to go now.
Yeah. So the pond. Let me talk about the pond. So the pond is cold. It was. See, I think they're gnats.
Where's that little thingy?
It was cold, but I mean, it was clean. I didn't feel any fish on me. Lots of kids, and it was refreshing.
It's blue.
It is blue. I think that's algae stuff they put.
Yeah.
So algae doesn't grow.
They have a putt-putt course here. They have canoeing, kayaking, and tubing. No rafts. Well, you could use your own raft, but I mean they don't have the big rafts. Say hi to our friends at YouTube.
Hello. These people are like staples with us now. It's like we
Yeah.
go somewhere and they're there.
This is no longer S'more Camping with the Schraggs. It's S'more Camping with the Schraggs /
and
Kiefers.
the Kiefers.
But they don't participate with adding video.
We got some video. We may put all this stuff on.
Yeah? I'll help you out anytime you want help.
What else do we need to talk about? Anything?
It's hot. I'm very pink because I'm a white boy. And like that's about it. Happy Sunday. Time to go home.
It's hot.
Yeah.
It's warm today.
No rain.
No rain. Those Wagners must have stayed home.
Look at that beautiful
Maybe
hill
not.
behind us. You don't realize how big it is till you see a tiny camper. I mean, it's not a little camper, but it's a big hill. We're in a
It
big
is
valley.
hill.
It's beautiful. Look all the way around there.
So right now we're at the dump.
Yeah, see?
Cornfield.
They have 2 dumps, and you have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 dumps
4.
here. And at the other end of the campground, there are 2 dumps, but these are the ones that are easier to get to.
Yeah. That's the shower house right there. Showers on each side. Didn't go in them. I used my camper. But people say number 13, if you guys use the shower houses, apparently number 13 is the place to be.
I will give it a 4.5 star because we never give anything a 5 star.
Because there's always room for improvement somewhere. I will say that, you know, the yards really, and I think we talked about this, they really keep up the lawn. They were mowing this morning. One thing to note here, you're not going to find dumpsters. You literally, this is a campground. If you come here that you put your bag of trash out in the morning, don't do it at night because the coons will rip it up. We actually have raccoon paw prints on the side of our camper where they went and got our trash bag because we forgot it. I really enjoyed it here. I like the fact that you can float, canoe, raft,
You can drive anywhere you want.
body surf down the river with no tube. We've seen that a lot this weekend. Park in whatever way you want. Checkout time is technically 1 o'clock. However, if you call the office to see if there's somebody coming into your site and they tell you no, pretty much you could probably roll out of here about 5 o'clock and nobody's going to say anything to you.
Yeah, that's nice.
If you come down here and you want to stay a little bit longer, just call the office and ask them, hey, do I have somebody coming to my spot? If they say no, just take your time.
Yeah.
Go float one more time down the river.
Yeah.
Have a good time. Then take your leisure and get out of here. But we like it down here. Definitely going to come back.
It's
Anything
beautiful.
else?
There's a lot to do.
There is a lot
if you
to
have
do.
children, this is a good place to bring kids. Lots
Oh,
of
yeah.
things to do. So let's wrap this up. So I'm probably now drained. So I'm going to. Oof, I think those gloves smell.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go put away the stinky slinky.
So we are gonna go.
Let's go.
So remember, you guys, the only thing better than a campfire are the memories you make around it. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.